Mubs. The first time I came is when we came and checked at Mubs, we found things were not being done the right way. So the team I led, we did a lot of change in Mubs. We came, we found people were not appointed rightly. So we forced people to be appointed correctly. I think some of you saw the appointment letter for the first time. I think maybe because of that, that's why I've been invited to come and be a guest of honor. But that one is positive. It has brought change in Makerere Business School. Even without the pay, you find somebody is the same level professor, and another one, the professor is being paid less, so we stopped it, we put you at equal level. So that was my first time of coming to Makerere Business School. Of course, the second time I came, we were rolling an application called Human Capital Management System, which is supposed to run all government institutions, provided that institution will withdraw money from consolidated fund. You have to be enrolled in that system. The system has the entire spectrum of human resource system. So in that system, we have the part which I'm emphasizing, which I want the principal and the lecturers here to take seriously. It is the balance scorecard system, the performance management system, the government has adapted. The system is supposed to measure performance of all government employees. All of us are going to use the performance, the balance scorecard system, whereby we will have agreement with the people or the government of Uganda or the Republic of Uganda what we are going to offer this country. Okay? As a lecturer, you give your position to a top student, what has the student produced? Okay? Have they passed? And what are they going to do? And we believe that balance scorecard system, we are going to measure performance of all government institutions. What have you done for the public of Uganda? Have you contributed to the transformation of the country, moving the country from a peasant society to a modern society? So that is what we are doing in government, to measure performance. So we expect if you do that, you will move Makerere University Business School to the next level. So all universities are being assessed using that system. I think 2024 Gulu University emerged the best public university in Uganda. I have forgotten to check what Mubs was. So you're doing well, that is good. So I'm impressed today when I came here. I saw what these students are doing. That's what the government wants. We want to see innovation in all public universities. And we hope innovation in the public university will help transform our economy. There is no any economy in the world that has developed minus the human capital. The most important asset of any nation is the human capital. So once you have a developed human capital, the sky is the limit. And I'm very happy today to come and see Uganda innovating in ICT, see application of IoTs, which was so impressive. I took a lot of time moving from group to group, seeing how you people have been innovative. I was impressed. The next thing what we want, where do we take this innovation next? We want to see that innovation move to our different work sector. We want to see that innovation in our industry. We want to see that innovation in our sales. We want to see that innovation in We want to see those innovations in our capacity. We want to see those innovations in our utility services. I think what we needed to do is to work with other and partner with some other company outside, including internationally, so that the innovation which we have seen here, the prototypes, should be translated into actual IoT services. Should remain a prototype. So the next step is to see that the innovation is translated into actual activities. I'm also again very happy because I remember when I joined university in 1988, most of you were not born. When we went there, the only course offering anything related to IT was the Bachelor of Statistics. And then there was a computer science small thing there. We were having things like punch card, okay? When they are trying to do it and so forth. So you can see how far we have come. So for us there, we also have to specialize. We were like 6 or 7 who specialize in data processing for computing. And one of us, your neighbor here, Dr. Kito, when we came out, we advocated for ICT. We fought male and tooth to make sure that ICT took center stage in the country. With some people who are who were out, including our lecturer, Dr. Lira, the first ICT minister. He was championing that ICT move. The guy who was the dean of faculty of computing was really behind us. They came and joined us in the fight. We moved even asked for tax to be waived away from computing, which we succeeded. We were arguing that it is educational material and government listened to us. That is how IT moved forward. Internet was a story. When you go in the phone, when you are what you like then you connect to access internet. But now internet has moved far. We also advocated for the national grid infrastructure. I think now what is left, we are in the last mile connection with World Bank. Government is working hard to make sure internet is still there. So that we have our dream for agricultural IT, industrial IT. Once that thing has been rolled out completely, we expect a lot of improvement in government services. And the dream of that one is to ensure that when all schools are connected to the national grid, we improve learning. Wherever the national grid has reached at the moment, all government schools are connected. So that I think goes to the next level. That is the fight and the dream of government. And if you hear the president is always very particular about IT. Because we know it wasn't IT that compared to there. Look at Russia, all the world collected on them. Their IoT was the most superior. And I think it's still the most superior. They are drones, they are what? Let's see what they are. we could develop the skill and move ahead. Let's transform this beautiful skill so that we move our family ahead. I think I don't have much to say. My thanks goes to the principal and the ministry for inviting me to talk. Come and be a guest of honor. I had a commitment. I decided to cancel and say, maybe why go? I'd like to thank you for inviting me. And I would like to encourage you to go ahead with that. Because let's not stop it. It's time to thank you. I think I clear maybe if I say nothing. For today, I would like to end here.
Wow, let us appreciate our commission once again. Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis, for those remarks and for gracing this event with such words of wisdom, and also to give us an insight of what government is planning. And indeed, I stand here and talk with a smile because the appointment structure as mentioned about the worked upon, and indeed you have seen them, so thank you so much for all the efforts. There's still more, Mr. Commissioner, now that you're here, under the faculty of computing and informatics, we have scientists who are still also trying to make sure that what we advocated for is fully reached at that particular aspect. Maybe through Professor Soni, you will still remind the Commissioner about that later. But thank you so much for everything, and thank you to the Ministry of Public Service for supporting the various government agencies. We appreciate. Let us appreciate you one more time. Allow me to recognize the presence of Director Charles Report, who is a founding patron and Director, you are most welcome to this occasion. And all other colleagues who are here, you're welcome. At this point, we get to the next session, which will be the awarding ceremony. Are we ready? Are we anxious? Don't look ready. You look tired, worried. I don't know what you exhibited, but some of you don't look like winners. You should at least portray faces of winners. They're all winners. They're all winners. True. I, for one, I think I would find it hard to be a judge, because when I was coming around, most of the innovations that different exhibitions done deserve to be the best exhibitors. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, we need to come up with one best winner, and of course the first runner-up and the second runner-up. Allow me to welcome Dr. Kamali Edward, who is going to lead that team and take us through the next session. With the chief of this session,
thank you so much. My work is very simple, but before that, thank you so much, our dear chief guests and our visitors. Thank you so much for coming and honoring our invitation. It's really great, and we're great to work with you in various aspects. Before I start on this interesting session, I've been touched by what the previous speakers have been mentioning, and you will allow me to pick out a few. The Sica president said, if he doesn't stand with anybody, he will collapse. I'm imagining if I don't have somebody by my side, I'll collapse. Can I ask Shamila to come and stand with me so that I don't collapse? Shamila? Okay, as she's coming, I was so much interested and appreciated what our friend here, Sica, said. Did you recognize that even his voice changed? It's kind of Japanese, isn't it? I don't know whether you recognize that. The guy kept on saying, when I was coming from Japan, when I was coming from here, I was like, what will I say? When I was coming from where? Isn't it? No? And of course, you had, he was one of the former Sica presidents, isn't it? So we want you, maybe in the next, in the next year or in the next ceremony like this one, you come back and say, when I was this, and now this, isn't it? And interestingly, when, I don't get the name, but when he was talking also, he said, when I was coming from China. He said, now. He was also coming from where? China. He said, it means the planes we are seeing every day, either carrying him or his. Now, what about you? The buses we are seeing every day. You know? In other words, ICT can take you what? Places, isn't it? Within a very short period of time. Not so many years ago, when he was with us here. But the places he has visited, you had yourselves, isn't it? So let us work hard. And what I also learned in Australia, I have to say something. What I learned there is that ICT is not theory. It is all about what you can do, isn't it? That's what the commissioner was saying. It took time to see what you can do, isn't it? So those of you who are still reading, and he actually said that when he was seated here, and Professor Miro was teaching, he was able to create his first what? Project. I don't know how many projects he have created, but for him, he started from there. Okay, so I was really intrigued by that. And then, of course, we have the commissioner here. I don't know whether you got properly commission of ICT from where? Do you know that his ministry is the government employer in Uganda? I don't know whether you noted that. Public service. All civil servants are under, including us. So you be here. You play. When the government employer is here, you know, take your skills to the next level. Is that okay? Now we had 6 projects, but before I mention these 6 projects, allow me to recognize the efforts and time of the people who have prepared our students to be able to exhibit. We have Mr. Richard Bekalari and the colleague. Please welcome the people. Thank you so much. And of course, the dean, the heads of department, our secretariat have all done a very good job together with our heads of department. Then we have the judges. They kept on moving and I was following them. I don't know whether you saw me. I was following them. They had, whether it was green or blue files, those were the judges. We had, I think, 4 judges, and their passion is about ICT. Dr. Kasule Abdallah, very passionate about machine learning and artificial intelligence. Edward Miro, what can I say? Mr. Edward Miro, when he starts talking about Arduino, you don't even have lunch. Dr. Nabafu, and then Dr. She's everywhere. Dr. Mulai Samali, very passionate. And then I think those are the 4, isn't it? projects. There were 6 projects: fish pond monitoring, smart waste management, mobile post-work sampling, solar tracking, dormitory, and smart tracking. So out of these 6, the criteria that we followed was the simple one: innovation, novelty, how disruptive is this technology, and how novel it is. And then user impact. How is it impacting on the users? Also looked at technical feasibility as well as scalability, sustainability, and then digital maturity alignment. How well does your solution fit within the current digital capability and transformation? The government has a digital transformation agenda. So how well do we fit into that? And all these 6 projects were scored, but I'm only going to read the best 3. And I'll start in, I don't know which order is that. I don't know which order is that one. I'll start with a second runs up. And you don't seem to be ready. Are you ready? Okay, this was a fish pond monitoring system. Fish monitoring system with a score of 82%. We have a small token of appreciation and just to encourage you. All the people have talked here talked about encouragement so that you can advance your skills. And since the first person did not come, let me call another person. Nasimba, come. Madam Nasimba, I'm about to collapse. Come. So, fish pond, please come up.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Golden handshake. Pause for the picture with the envelope with the our chief of letters to confirm and find evidence that he received this. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I don't know whether there was gender balance in that group, but that is it. Now, the first runs up is, I was really impressed by their system, although I was not the judge. No wonder they are here. Mubs coursework Uganda system.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, and
you can clap for them as well for your time.
these ones are really showing that work, isn't it? Okay, the more you stay there, the more,
The more money.
the more we enjoy. Okay, thank you so much. And then, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the very best. We give them a clap before they come. The very best out of the 6 groups, this was, what do you do you think? Car parking. The very best was solar trucking group. Congratulations, and where is the group? Wow. Congratulations, and I think they are well presented. Thank you.
We are getting ready from this side.
And what I'm hearing is that indeed the judges did their work. That even the guest of honor was waiting to see, and indeed was the best group. Thank you so much. But we are all winners. The other groups, please continue working on your projects. You never know. It can take you to places. When we come back here next year, you tell us when I was in China, I was in Egypt, etc. All right, thank you so much. Allow me to thank our guest of honor, the dean, and everybody for this session. I beg to return the mic to our ensign. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Chief, for the reports. The one who has declared what has come out of the election. But thank you, Dr. Kamade, for taking us through that session. And for all the teams which have participated, thank you so very much. At this point, allow me to invite my boss, the head of the department, Applied Computing and IT, Dr. Grace Samali, to come and give a vote of thanks. Come and give a vote of thanks. You can appreciate
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you for being with us till this time, though we are a bit beyond our time that we are set out to have this event. So I'll try to save time and just be a bit quick. This day has been possible due to partnerships with different people that we'd like to appreciate and also to implore that you continue working together beyond today. Specifically, I'd like to thank Shumik Group, Sarah Shumika. Thank you for sparing time to be with us here today. Sarah is an inspiration to all of us. I'm sure all of us, including the staff, are very happy to have you back. You make us proud as a faculty and the university. Intellect Soft, Terry, Brian, thank you for joining us today as well. Thank you for the work you do. All of us use school thinking. Okay, from the students. So thank you for such a great innovation, and we are proudly associated. Thank you for coming back to spend some time with us and for inspiring us in this room. The gentleman from Smart Apps International, Uganda, thank you so much for joining us. We see your work from the background and we appreciate what you're doing. And we thank you for partnering with us today. Uganda Institute of Communication Technology, thank you so much for representing the institution. Well, we are neighbors here and we hope that you'll have a closer collaboration. We recently were invited by the ICT Hub Ministry of ICT. They had the women's training event, so we went for the closing function and we were honored to meet the deputy principal at that time. So kindly convey our gratitude to her for accepting to join us today. I'd like to thank in absentia the Uganda police that partnered with us since the very first STI day. Today they are not able to come, but they are with us in spirit. As well, we'd like to thank Huawei I believe all of you have seen the presence of Huawei in the faculty, and in Mubs, they are very close partners. We work closely with them, and we would like to convey our gratitude to them for always working with us in everything that we do as a faculty. To the Sica outgoing executive, led by Mark. Wait, okay, Mark is there. Mark and the team, thank you for the great work that you've done with Sica. Thank you that you've been able to continue to the next team that is coming in, and we hope that you'll continue working closely. In a special way, I thank Mr. Charles Solupot, who has been the patron of Sica. He has worked with the student community, with the association for all these years. Thank you very much, Mr. Solupot. I'd like to thank Richard Bekalaze and the team. You can hear the applause. Richard has done a great job despite a lot of hurdles. Despite very little funding, it's amazing how much they've been able to achieve with the little funding that we're able to put together. So thank you so much, Richard and the team, for working with the students, for inspiring them, for training them, and supporting them all through. And we would like to see this continuing and even growing further. The secretariat that put this day together, some of them are out but led by the faculty registrar, Pamela. They worked tirelessly. This is not an easy thing to put together, so they worked tirelessly to make sure that we are here today, and we are grateful for that. I'd like to thank the judges. I think the judges have been fair, right? No corruption. Some groups try to bribe us much. So thank you so much for the fair and sound judgment that you passed today, and we are grateful for the services that you offered to this team. Maybe just briefly, if I could ask all staff to stand up for recognition, all staff in the faculty. Just briefly. Yeah, so some colleagues left a bit earlier. They had other engagements. I would like to thank all of you for always being there for the students, for guiding them and for inspiring them as they go through the university and beyond. To the faculty leadership led by our dean, Professor Soni. Professor Soni Yeko has been, he's a good leader to us. We can all attest to that. He has guided us and he's shaping. This STA week is one of his grandchildren, and we pray that it continues going to the faculty and the center. In a very special way, our exhibitors. Thank you for the effort you put. I know you've been working up to very late. I usually interacted with Brighton and some others. You've put in a lot of effort given the little time and even little facilitation. We are grateful, and when we pray that you extend this beyond, we would like to see you commercialize. We would like to see you coming back with Mr. Terry and Mr. Shumika to tell us how your smart parking, smartphones, and so on have grown. We want to come back and hear testimonies of smart lights from the phone. Yeah, so grow your concepts, commercialize them. You're sitting on gold, so don't stop here and don't stop on only these concepts. You can always grow more. Those that have won, I congratulate you. The solar tracking, Mubs.co.cz and the fish pond monitoring system, I congratulate you. Those that have not made it to the top 3, like Dr. Kabale said, you are winners. Do not stop where continue working on your projects and continue growing them. Um, yes, so for all the students who have joined us today, we are grateful for your presence, and we pray that even when you complete your studies, as you develop the center, you'll always come back home. You'll always come back and share with us and train and inspire other students. We have taken note of the recommendations from all the speakers that have graced this occasion. We are grateful for your recommendation, and we hope that you'll reach out for further collaboration beyond today, so that we see how to grow this faculty. So as we develop the center, the conference, will always reach out to you, and we see how we can partner and work together. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mary Samali, for wrapping it up, the vote of thanks. And we are coming to the end of our day today. And lastly, on our agenda, allow me to welcome Dr. John Paul Asay, who is the head of Department Information Systems, but also who is my very good friend. Dr. John Paul Asay, you are very welcome.
Thank you very much, MC. I'm happy to be your friend. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of time, I will write on the existing protocol already. But also to thank you. I can see the eyes are tired. But just tap your name and congratulate yourselves for making it at this time. Just a high five. Is it no energy to talk? My work is very simple, but first is to convey our apologies from the principal. He was meant to be with us here, but some of you may have known that we lost a colleague, a senior colleague who has been a staff. So he's been engaged in some of those activities and also other meetings, but he's aware that you're here and he's aware of the guests that we have this evening. So please take his apologies. And I'm here simply to close, but also just to appreciate the activities that have gone on, and especially from you that have participated, that without you, the exhibition would be nothing. But you have exhibited your prowess, you have proved the knowledge that you have acquired, and how best is it to showcase than when you are trying to deal with real world problems. Mr. Commissioner, we have a challenge of we are limited in how we can exhibit our prowess because we are considered a business school. But today's exhibition, just as the ones that we had before, is a testament that we are computing, we are IT, we are computer science. And being a business school and having the IT is what now gives us the business computing. So as a chief employer, do not ever hesitate to employ our students in the context that the world has, that they are just business students. They are computing students, and they provide solutions to business and the world, just as you've seen. So this activity has not only highlighted your creativity and technical skills, but it has also exposed your ability to collaborate. You've seen we have got not only students from the Faculty of Computing and Informatics, but we have also students that have exhibited that are from other faculties. We have groups that are doing BBA, that are doing BCom. So that is also a testament that we can work together to provide solutions to the real world problems. So this has also exhibited the fit, because there's been an array of projects. So it has also exhibited that we are not only learning the theory, but we are also able to apply it to solve real world problems, societal problems that are around us. So that alone is good enough to uplift ourselves, to take the feedback. Somebody mentioned here that everybody is a winner. The fact that you've been able to exhibit, everybody is a winner, and I believe you've got feedback, and we should leverage that feedback to make our projects better and continue to serve the community and meet real world problems. So by the honor and power entrusted to me, I declare this exhibition closed. My God bless you.
Unfortunately, the DJ has not played for us some music. But like Dr. John Paul has said, the session has been officially closed. Maybe before we go, we'll have a group photo together with our guests who are here before us. And I think I will request the photographer to guide in that aspect. So we are going to take it from outside, like just outside the gates of ADB, together with the dean, the heads, our guests, the Cyrus and the rest, to join us in that group photo. Also, briefly, the teams which have been mentioned as winners, please get some time to come and check on me before you go to bed. There is something that I need to give you. Okay, the best exhibitor, the first runner-up, the second runner-up. After the group photo, please kindly look for me. Please let us all move out for the group photo. The dean and the head departments and guests and staff here present. Kindly follow the photographer has stepped out to prepare for us. We are going to be taking our photos from. Kindly just follow him. And then we have the photo done. Kindly. Pro and Dr. Mle and the guest of honor, the photographer and the guests is waiting for us to take a photo. Our dear students of the please join in the photo. The Sica team, outgoing and incoming, please join the group for the photo. Colleagues, before you go, we request that you give up with that photograph. Mr. Shafi and your team, please join in the photograph.
Thank you so much for this meeting. Seeing these mediums doing a great work. Let us follow the photograph so that we can catch up with time.
Prof, they are waiting for you outside for a group photo.